And if all you're doing is running Facebook ads, you are not worth more than $500 a month. That's the running rate for a Facebook-only Facebook ads agency. And if you don't believe me, you can go to Growth Geeks and look up Facebook ads management. So if all you're saying to your client or customer is Facebook ads, you're like a plastic surgeon saying, oh yeah, all we're gonna do is chop you up with a scalpel. Isn't this a great scalpel? Oh my God, here's the scalpel. Look at the scalpel. You're shoving your stuff in your client's face. They hate it. They think it's stupid. And if your client is somewhat interested in actually buying what you have to sell, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna go buy the scalpel. Yeah. Like, oh, you said, I just need this. This is what you're doing with Facebook ads. You're just shoving their face. Stop doing that. You do more than just Facebook ads. And a plastic surgeon does more than just scalpels. There's 5 to 7, maybe even 10 steps I have to walk you through. There's a program, a series of steps. It's the same way with your ads agency. You're not doing just Facebook ads. And you need to be obvious and explicit about what you're doing and how you're doing it, so somebody wants to buy what you have to sell. A car is more than just an engine. You don't believe me? Try getting an engine. It ain't going nowhere, and sure as hell ain't taking Disney World. It's more than just a transmission and more than just wheels. You got to put it all together. Then you got to guarantee it. Then you got to have a warranty. Then you got to have a hotline. It's more than just a chunk of metal. And your ads agency should be more than just ads. If it's not, your running rate will be $500 a month. And I know this because there's people in the IC that are doing that. You're like, oh my God, I run an ad agency. It's great. I've got 20 clients. I'm like, great. How much are you charging per client? $500 a month. I'm like, so what's your life like? He's like, oh, it's horrible. I work 18 hours a day and nobody's happy with me. I'm like, why aren't you charging more? Because that's the going rate for Facebook ads. Yeah, that's right. So do more than Facebook ads and you'll get more than $500 a month, right? Have things like a conversion academy, high-performing scripts, high-performing scripts, call tracking, call recording, sneaky surveys, welcome text, train their front desk using a course area that you can create and or it's included in the inner circle. Give it to your client. Yeah, more than just Facebook ads. Do customer research so you can tell them what to tell their clients as to why it's working or why it's not. Yeah, it's not just Facebook ads. If you're just doing Facebook ads, you're gonna get $500 a month. If you're charging more than $500 a month, you're probably doing more than Facebook ads. Like your client calls you. Now there's a dedicated account manager. How about that, right? 24/7 support. Are you texting back and forth? Some companies charge for texting and calls. You don't believe me? Go to AWS. And if you like, you can get their normal, free, or low cost tier where they can get back to you by email in 3 or 4 days. Or you can pay them $1,500 a month and you can call in. Yeah. Do more than just Facebook ads. Chances are you're probably doing a lot more, but you aren't obvious and explicit about it. And half the reasons people see massive success in the inner circles is because they work with me on making their offer more obvious and more explicit and introduce things like customer research programs. And immediately your clients get used to spending more money with you. Yeah, it's really, really cool.